Hey, raise your hand if you ever had a Planet Fitness membership for a few months or even few years longer than you should. And I'm definitely not talking about people who have that membership and are using the gym regularly. If you do, you want the system and you should be recording videos about how to be such a badass. But most likely it isn't you, because about 67% of gym members do not use the gym. So yeah, that was me. I could never establish a consistent workout routine. But now I am on my way to the gym, so I'm going to be quick with this intro. I was able to change it ever since I found out how essential working out is to your happiness and well-being. And you know I'm all about it. So if you want to find out how I did it, how I tricked my brain, how I changed my habits, keep watching this video. My methods have nothing to do with willpower and very little to do with discipline, because as you might have gathered, I don't have that much willpower. So first thing that I did is I used my fear of wasting money. Having a membership in a gym and not using it would be so painful, but it wouldn't work with a $10 Planet Fitness membership, because I really don't care about $10. So I had to buy the most expensive gym membership that I could afford. And before you think like I'm crazy, this really worked. Let's say, for the sake of this conversation, that it was $100 a month. It wasn't, but I really don't want to admit how much I spent. But let's say if it is $100 a month, so then if you go once a week, then your workout is $25, right? Who wants to pay $25 for one workout? So you will go twice a week. So that's about $12.50. And $12.50 is not bad, I guess, but it's still pretty expensive. So you know what I did? I tricked the system meaning my brain, and I decided I have to go 3 times a week. Otherwise, the workouts become too expensive for me. So get the most expensive gym membership that you can still afford. It's not gonna break your bank, it's not gonna shake your budget, but it will actually make you go, because you will not want to waste that money. So second thing that I did was I made the workouts easy and eliminated the obstacles. After reading the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, I learned that we rely on our willpower way more than we should. That instead of thinking, well, just do it, be strong and be disciplined and just do it. Instead of doing that, we should just eliminate the obstacles, make it as easy for us as possible to establish that new habit that we want to establish. There's no shame in that. Make it easy. So the way it looked for me was that I asked myself several questions. Question number 1, what kind of workouts do I like? And guys, I try to do so many different things over the years. I thought I was a runner. I knew I wasn't a runner. I thought I wanted to be a runner. So I told my friends that I'm going to run 5K in November 2019. I ran my first and only 5K.
This is the stupidest decision I've ever made. It's really crazy. It's freezing and there are like thousands of people here. I got a medal, so I guess I won.
So now I wear this shirt like a trophy. I had to dig it out from my laundry. So getting back to my point, I realized that I do not like running. I love the idea of running. I would love to love running, but I don't like running. But I know that I like group sports, and I also like strength training a lot more than any cardio. I also knew that I needed some accountability. So now when I know that I'm going to go to the gym, I just tell or text my husband and tell him, hey, today I'm going to the gym at 7 p.m. And I cannot not go after that, because, he may call me weak or something. And besides that, I learned that I just cannot work out with YouTube videos. The accountability part means that someone has to see me finishing working out. Otherwise, I'm gonna start a 30-minute workout on YouTube and give up 3 minutes later, the minute I start sweating and it gets uncomfortable, because I didn't tell anyone I'm doing it. No one's seeing me. There's no consequences whatsoever in quitting. Apparently my kids have no problem working out with YouTube.
Big step and another one. Big step and another one.
They didn't get it from me. So I knew that I needed to get out of the house and actually work out with other people. Another thing that I asked myself was, what time of the day is optimal for my workouts? Because I used to try to work out in the mornings because I read in all the books that you supposed to work out in the mornings, how amazing it is, and I tried so bad, and I only did the 7-minute workout in the mornings, but I dreaded it and I was skipping it because, you know, I discovered that I really hated the fact that I have to jump in a shower, wash my hair, dry my hair all before work. Workout just wasn't fitting my morning routine. And once I accepted that and I started going to the gym in the evenings, I realized that this works for me so much better because I usually go during the time when my kids are watching their good night show, so I'm not really missing much and I still come in time to tuck them in, put them to bed, read them a bedtime story. Next thing I had to examine was the convenience of location. And you know, I have so many people that go to this fancy gym, it's called Lifetime Fitness, and they love it. It has all the classes and pools and jacuzzis and I don't know what else because I've never been there. I tried 2 times. I was invited to come and see the facilities, but both times I basically decided not to go because I was worried that if I go, I'll fall in love with the gym, I'll sign up, but I will actually never go because there is about 20-minute commute from where I live to that gym, and I cannot justify spending 40 minutes in a car. So now my gym is like 4 minutes away from my house. Again, it worked out. The next thing I did was I examined my workout history and like why, when I started going to certain classes, certain gyms, why didn't I stick to it? And then I realized that yes, I have to go for classes. I can't just work out on my own. But at the same time, 1-hour classes were long for me. So I found the gym that has classes that are 30 minutes long. So last question that I asked myself, but not least, was what really would make me go back to the gym? And I realized that I am such an extroverted person and I just love chit-chatting with people, love meeting new people, that social connection that you can create in a gym was so important to me. So when I started going to the gym and realized that I can say hi to my trainers and coaches and people who work there, and then they get to know me. And then I also recognize some people that are working out at the same time. That was so important and it makes me keep going back. And thing number 3 that I did right after the fear of not wasting money and also examining everything and making it super easy for myself is this little trick. It's called like visualization. And if I don't feel like going to the gym on a given night, then I will think about how I'm going to feel after completing my workout. And it's always, always an amazing feeling and it just gets me out the door. So guys, I really hope that you found some good tips that will help you establish this consistent workout routine that's so good for you.